Hi everyone, welcome to Code from Zero. I am Dheeraj. I hope you all are doing great. So basically today we'll see data structures, one of the most important algorithm, and that is the binary search. Before we know what is the binary search, first let's see what we'll be doing in the binary search. There will be an array which will be given to you, and you will be asked to find the target, to find the position of the target element. Okay, so let's assume the target element is the 5. Now you will be asked that what will be the position of the target element in this array. Okay, so now let's see how you will be finding, how will be doing that. So basically now asking you what is the position of the first element. So this st is the first starting element, and this end is the last element. Okay, so now asking you what will be the position of the starting element. So you will say starting element's position will be 0. Now again I am asking here 56 is the last element. So again I am asking what will be the position of the last element, that is the 56. So end element's position will be the, can we say that this position of the last element, that is 56, will be the total elements, number of elements in an array minus 1. So same thing we'll be doing, a number, total number of elements minus 1 will give me the position of the last element, that is the 56. Basically this array will be divided into two parts, then we'll be able to find the position of the target element. Now let's see what is the binary search. It is an algorithm which is used to find the position of the target element by dividing repeatedly the search space into two halves. So basically, binary search is an algorithm which is used to find the position of the target element by dividing repeatedly the search space into two halves. So here you are given target element 5. Now I am asking what will be the position of this target element 5 in this array. You will say that is the 1. Okay, so you will say 1. Now I'm asking that what will be the position of the st, means start, the start element, starting element. You will say 0, right? Now again I'm asking that what will be the position of the last element, means end element. You will say total number of elements minus 1 will be the position of the last element. So I am saying end is equal to array dot length minus 1. So basically to find the target element, that is the 5 in this array, we will divide this array into two halves. How we'll be dividing? First we'll find the mid position in this array. From there separately we'll divide this array into two parts. Okay. If suppose one chapati is there, I'll ask you that divide this chapati into two parts equally. What you will do? You will just break that chapati from the mm, middle. Means similarly, same thing we are going to do here. We have to break this array into two halves. So we will at first find the mid position, and from there we can divide this array into two halves. Okay, so let's first find the middle position. Okay, so how are you finding the middle position? middle position will be finding. I'm asking you what will be the middle position. Okay, so you will say plus start plus end by 2. Okay, so I'm saying to find the middle position of this array, so we'll be doing a start the position of the start element, okay, starting element plus the position of the last element, okay, by 2. So now I'm asking what is the position of the first element. So first element position is the, that is the 0. Now again I'm asking what is the position of the last element. You will say that is total number of elements in this array minus 1. So total, let's count how many total numbers are there in this array. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, total 8 elements is there. Now I'm asking what will be the position of the last element. You will say 8 minus 1. Okay, so that will be 7. 8 is the array dot length, means total number of elements in this array, and minus 1 will be 7, and divide by 2. Divide by 2. Now how much it will be? Now it will be is equal to 3.5. Mid position is 3. So okay, so now what I am saying is you have understood this one. Now see, just listen carefully. Okay, you will understand everything by the end of this video. Now tell me which is the mid by 3. Okay, so 0 1 2 3. From here we'll divide this array into two separate parts, one left and right. First I'll explain you first, let what then what I'll be doing. 3 came, so now I'm asking what is the, okay, so element at the, which element is the at index 3, which you will say at index 3, count 0 1 2 3, it's 12, right? So 12 is there at the middle position of this array. Now now what I'll be doing, I'll be comparing. Okay, I'll be comparing this is the, try to understand. Now I'll comparing this middle element, okay, middle element with the target element. Okay, so let's do what I am saying. Now tell me, we'll compare 12 and 5. So yeah, 12 and 5. Now I'm asking you from 12 and 5 which one is the greater, and which, you will say 12 is the greater and 5 is the smaller. Okay, if target element is the smaller than the middle position element, then we will find the our target element to the left side from the mid element. Okay, so we'll be finding somewhere here that where is the middle, where is the target element. Okay, and will not, will ignore this the right side. Okay, that is why we use the binary search. So in the binary search, we'll always compare the mid position element and the target position element. If if 5 if the target element is smaller than the middle position element, then we'll be finding the target element to the left side of this array from the middle position element, from the middle position element. If the target element is greater than the middle position element, then we will be finding the element to the right side of this array. Okay, so same thing there. Now first we'll write the code. Okay, then I'll do the dry run of that code, then you will understand everything properly. Okay, so stay tuned in the last. I'm assuring you by the end of this video you will understand what is the binary search. So now first let's come to the our BS code. There we'll write the code, then we will execute it, and we'll do the dry run of this code. Okay, so I came to my BS code. Here first we'll start from the main function. We'll write the, first we'll take an array. Let's take an array. I'm saying 2 5, 8, 12, 16, 23, 38, 38, and 56. So this is an array. Now we'll call the function. So system dot out dot println binary search nums and target I'm saying 5. Okay. And okay, so now, so we have taken an array 2, 5, 8, 12, 16, 23, 38, and 56, and we'll call the function, okay, with the array and the target element. And what is the target element that we have taken? Target element here we have taken, suppose here, remove this one clearly. I'll write here int target, int target I'm saying 5. Okay, so we have taken this one. Now, so this is an array and this is the target element 5, which we need to find the position of this 5 in this array. Okay, that is the one. And this here I'll pass the, as a parameter will pass here the target. Okay, so and this, and here I am calling the function binary search. Function name is the binary search, which I am calling here, and passing the as a parameter this array and the target element. Okay, so here will be accept by this two, array and the target. Okay, now what I'm saying is, okay, so at first I, as I said, that we'll find the starting point. I'm saying what will be the position of the starting element. You will say 0, right? Yes. Now again I'm asking what will be the position of the last element. You will be say and is equal to, and is equal to will be array dot length minus 1. And now I am saying that first, then I'll, if I do the looping while st is less than is equal to end, so then I'll find the int mid is equal to, okay, so int mid is equal to, as I said, start plus end divided by 2, right? So after this come here, now I am saying if array of mid is equal to target, then I am saying return mid, right? Now if target is greater than the array of mid, then I am saying target, if target is greater than mid, then I am saying low will be, sorry, start will be mid plus 1, else else end will be mid minus 1. And if we don't find element the element in that array only, I am saying return minus 1. Simple thing, right? So now let's execute it. Let me execute it, then I'll explain you. I'll do the dry run of this code. It's executing, just wait a while. So yeah, here we got the error here, we don't need to define the size. Okay, so now let's execute. Yes, now here you can see that we have got this output and we have found the target element at the position 1. Here you can see we have found the position of the target element, that is the 1. Here also you can see in the array that the position of the target element is the 1. So we found the position. Now we'll do the dry run of this code. Now come here. So this is our code. Always remember one thing, that Java, whenever Java will see this code, Java will start from the main function. Java will be started from the main function. So this is the main function that we have defined the nums and the target. After that, the binary search will be called with the parameters nums and the target. Okay, so array will receive the nums and target will receive the target element. Okay, so what will happen here? So now let's come to here. So we have pasted this. Now start from here. So I'm asking you, what will be the starting element was what? So a starting element was the 0, right? So st 0. This will be the our first iteration. Remember this thing in the mind. First iteration. First iteration. Okay. So st will be what? St will be 0, right? Now what will be the and last element position? That will be the 7. Array dot length was 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. Now come here. So now what I am saying is, while here see properly, is start lesser than is equal to end, means start is 0, is 0 lesser than equal to 7, is true, right? Is true. Now it will go forward. Now it will check the mid. Okay, again it will check the mid. Come here. So now again it will check, it will calculate, find the middle position. So what will be the middle will be the start plus end divided by 2. What is the start plus end? The start 0 plus and 7. So 0 plus 7 will be 7. 7 by 2 will be 3.5. So 7 by 2 will be 3.5. 3.5. But always remember that Java ignores the decimal value, so it always considers the integer value. So whenever you find the decimal, just ignore it, always consider the integer. So what will be 3, right? So middle position will be 3. Now come here. Now see, now I'm asking, what is the position of the, is the middle position element? What's the position of the middle element? Okay, so middle element's position is the 3. Now I'm saying, what is the middle position element? So array of 3, right? So let's come here and I'll tell you what is the array of 3. See, 0 1 2 2 and this is 3, right? 12 is 3. So middle position element is 3. Uh, come here. So it will be like 3, sorry, 12. Now 12 came. Now we'll compare, is the middle position element is equal to target? What was our target? Target element was our how much? Target element was our 5. So I'm asking you that, is is middle position element, here come, see, here is middle position element is equal to target. Middle position element is how much? That is the here, just you can see, that is here 12. So 12 is equal to target was 5, is false, right? False. So now let's come here. Now I'm asking you, is target is greater than the middle position element, that is 12? Now I'm asking this, come here, target is 5, is greater than mid position element, that is the 12? You will say false, right? So it's false. So now, as this condition became false, this start will be is equal to mid position plus 1. This line of code will not get executed. This will be ignored by the Java as this condition became false. As this condition became false, so it will come to this part. Okay, this part. Now earlier end was how much, you check here. Earlier end was 7. Okay, now I am saying that now come here that end will be, as this condition became false, this one will not get execute, this code in this line of code will not get execute, this will execute. So now our end will be what? Okay, so this will be now, 1 second, so this will be now second iteration, right? So now what will be the low will be the same, sorry, start will be the same, that is the 0, and end will be what? Mid minus 1. How, what is the mid? Mid was what? Mid was 3 minus 1. Mid was 3 minus 1. 3, sorry, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, right? So now again come here, right. So now again come here, so again we'll calculate the mid. Now we'll check first the condition. This is the second iteration. Now is start is less than equal to end, is start is 0. I am saying 0, check 0 is less than equal to 2. You will say yeah, true, right, it's equal. So further code will get execute. Now will, as further will come, it will flow of control will come here, and we'll find the middle position. Mid is equal to, I am saying start plus end by 2. What is start? 0 plus end is equal to how much? 2. Okay, divided by 2. So what will be? Is equal to 1, right? So mid position will be 1. Now come here. Now we'll check what is the what is the middle position element. Mid position is 1. So what will be the element at position 1? Which element is? So is equal to, right, let I'll show you. Come here. So you'll say at one position which element is there? 5, right? 5, 0, 1. So now come here. So 5. Now we'll compare again that is middle position element is equal to target. What is our middle position element? Array of 1 is equal to target. Target was how much? Target. What was our target? Our target was the 5, right? 5 was our target. So here it will be the same. So what will be the array of 1? So and what is the middle position that we have found? That middle first position element is what in the array? That is the 5 is equal to 5. Now come here, that 5 it's found, right? It's true. See, you can see here it we found that is true. Now come here, as we found, so I am saying return mid. Now here it will be returned to the mid position. Mid position means middle position will be returned. So what will be the mid position? Here you can see mid was 1, right? So it is 1. Okay, so we found. Now here, as we found return means, now here only function will get stopped, further function will not get execute. Return means whichever value was called. Okay, whichever function was called, this one we got the return 1, so 1 will be returned to here, right? So 1 will be returned to this. Okay, so this a return 1 will be returned to this, and system.out.print will be 1. That is why we got here the output, right? So that is why we here got the output as a 1, you can see here. Okay, so I hope it is clear. I made myself clear. If you have doubt any, you are completely free to ask. Thank you.